everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the VT on South Bridge Street Live. My name is Cole. I am a senior at St. Joseph High School. I play golf. I'm on the varsity golf team. So that's a little bit about me.
My name is Jacob. I'm a senior at Victoria West High School, and I am class president.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah. I attend East High School, and I'm a sophomore. I play the violin and orchestra, and I enjoy track.
I'm Abigail Sparkman. I'm a sophomore at St. Joseph's High School, and I'm on the varsity cheer team.
Hi, my name's Therese. I'm a senior at Victoria East High School, and I like doing choir and theater.
Hi, I'm Blaze. I play football for Victoria West, and I will be a junior.
Hi, I'm Marley, and I play softball, and I'm the freshman in the hot seat.
Yes, so the freshman in the hot seat today, this is a special segment that we were doing. So Marley is going to be asking all of us questions about, as a freshman, you're going to have a lot of questions about high school. And so since we've already been in high school a few years, she's going to be asking us questions that she came up with that she has, just that way she can start off the school year right. What's your first question?
Okay, my first question is, what was y'all's emotions? How were y'all reacting going into high school?
Well, I would say for me, I went from private school and then to St. Joe, which is another private school. So a lot of us, we already knew a lot of our people from our friends from the other schools and everything. So I was really comfortable actually going into high school because I knew it was going to be smaller compared to the other public schools. So I was actually really comfortable. A little bit nervous because I was afraid I was gonna not find my classrooms or walk into the wrong one when I wasn't supposed to. But I was actually somewhat comfortable. But yeah, that's me.
Yeah, my first freshman year, I remember because I was also going in with people I already knew, because I was doing football and we had 2 weeks of 2 days, so I was going in with friends already and everything was kind of settled out, so I was perfectly fine my freshman year. I just rolled with it.
My anxiety was kind of high. I've never experienced it before, and I had a few friends here and there, but it's your choice. It's how you feel.
I was a little nervous just because I'm a very shy person, but because of cheer and having practices in June and then in the beginning of August, it was really easy for me to make some new friends and have some old friends.
It was a little nerve-wracking at first, but once you find your little group of friends that you can hang out with and go to classes with, it gets more comfortable.
For me, it was more exciting because it was a new chapter of school, and so there's more opportunities to take for your future, and so I just looked at the positives rather than the negatives.
Okay, that's good. Another question, were y'all scared going in there with versus all the seniors and everything? Did y'all think y'all were gonna get ran over and all that?
Yes, from what I heard in the past, it's everyone's ooh, the freshmen, get out of the way, freshmen, and everything like that. And it seemed like the seniors, as a freshman, seeing the seniors when I was a freshman, they were so much taller. So it was kind of intimidating. But again, I already knew a lot of them because, they were ahead of me in school, when I was in middle school and everything like that, in elementary school. So, I was a little bit nervous, just because, but that was just me.
I wasn't really nervous, besides the height difference, because I'm short as it is, so going in there, you got the 6'7", 6'8". Yeah, you just walking and then walking up the right side of the stairs and the wrong side, all that stuff.
I never really had a problem with thinking about it. It's school, and I think that everyone is going to associate themselves, with each other. So I never really had that problem thinking about that.
Since St. Joe is a smaller school, I didn't have to worry about getting trampled over or anything, but I have siblings and cousins who have gone through St. Joe, so I knew a lot of people in different grades.
As you go through the school year, it's not that scary, and then you come to learn a lot of the seniors and a lot of the people, so it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, once you become friends with upperclassmen, you'll get to know each other as the year goes on, and so it's not really that big of a deal, really.
Okay, that's something good. Okay, what are some good groups to join, to get known and meet new people?
Well, for me, I was in student council and Leo Club. Those are two of the student council. I think is really the number one. If you can, join that, I really enjoyed that. And being a student council, especially as a representative, you can like make everyone's voice heard in the school about certain issues that like different things. Like at St. Joe, student council runs the homecoming, so you can kind of put your input into that. So that was really fun for me. I really like student council. Leo Club's another one too, because you get to do a lot of like good service things and service opportunities, and so I really enjoyed doing that. So
I'm kind of involved with like a lot of this stuff. So like student council, that was a big one because they handle the homecoming, all the like dress up days. So like having input there is like a big thing, and same thing like class council also, because like blending the two together, it's like almost like a powerhouse. Then NHS is a huge one. Looks so good on your college resume, but you can't really get involved with that until your sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
What I suggest is the Key Club. It's the Kiwanis. It's a good club to get involved with the community and help others. And I plan on joining it because I've been to one of the meetings. It's great. And like you said, NHS is really good for your resume for college.
Doing a sport is probably one of the best things too for your freshman year, because that gets you involved with maybe juniors or seniors that have already played the sport, and then NHS would be a great one also. So.
Okay, like how many hours did y'all like put in studying? Like, is it like a lot, or is it like minimum or bare minimum?
I feel like freshman year is the biggest year, especially at St. Joe, because that is where you start building your GPA, which is super important for college. And so that was like, I studied a lot freshman year. I mean, it was, a lot. Especially being in all honors classes and that kind of thing, it's really important to study. So me personally, I put a lot of hours into studying.
For my studying, like freshman year, like I still had like straight A's freshman year, because that's like when you are starting your GPA. Like a lot of people think it doesn't matter as much, but like freshman year when it comes to your GPA and building it. But I probably studied more like my junior year just because of college, like taking my dual credit classes. That's when I put all my studying.
I didn't study as much, but I would try to use some cards, and I would try to write it down on paper and try to remember it. But it's always good to study, and I think it's like a skim part of your study guide that you made in class or whatever. But just it depends on you.
I had study groups with most of my friends who were in the same classes, so that really helped my studying.
Freshman year was amazing. It was a breeze for me, but you should still take it seriously. And it really just depends on the class, studying-wise, because you could study like all these hours, but it just depends on how you study and like how you retain the information for yourself. So yeah.
Yeah, freshman year it's a big deal. You want to take it as serious as possible, and if you need more hours on studying, then try and get those hours and try and get that A, because it means a lot.
Okay, that's all those questions that I have.
Awesome. Well, thanks for all your questions. Hopefully you help a lot of freshmen that are out there, because I know a lot of freshmen are going to have a lot of questions. So thanks for answering those questions.
Yeah.
All right. So now school supplies. That's what we're going to be talking about, because everyone loves school supplies. All right. So hardest thing to find. That's going to be the first part. So the hardest thing to find for me was a planner, because if you go to the store, all you see is planners with polka dots and glitter and unicorns, and obviously guy didn't want something like that, so I had to go ahead and order one online. That's fine. So that was the hardest thing for me to find. So what about you, Jacob?
It was more finding like the deals for me. Like I just find a bunch of deals. Target, all those places, very good deals. Yeah.
Something that was really hard for me to find was a TI-84 Plus calculator. Very hard and very expensive. So
Man, you don't need that. I got this app called What I've Been To, and if you download it, you can set it up, and it gives you the option to choose the type of type of calculator you want, and it's pretty good, and you don't have to do anything extra, and you bring it by yourself all the way home.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's free.
Wow,
That's pretty cool.
So cool. Blaze, what about you?
For me, it was more finding a good backpack, and I had to go to maybe 4 different spots to try and find a nice quality high school backpack with as much storage as it can hold. So that was probably one of the hardest things for me.
Cool. So now, what's in your bag? We're going to be talking about what's in a couple of our backpacks. So, my backpack, I have this TI 84 Plus CE calculator, which is hard to find and expensive. But luckily, I got this calculator a couple years ago on sale at Target, so I lucked out with this thing right here. So this is precious. You can write your name all over it.
For me, I'm a big color person, so I have to kind of ball out when it comes to the colors. Do as much as I can. You know, just how it is sometimes.
I have a nice big planner with a whole bunch of room and space to write stuff down. It's always important to make sure you're organized, especially freshman year.
Yeah, she has a lot of pens and stuff, and she likes pink apparently, and got white out in here and stuff like that. Girly colors.
It's me. A wallet. It's really good to keep like with you at all times.
You gotta buy the lunch. That's
Yeah.
the most important
Food.
thing.
Lunch is important.
Food is
Speaking of food, this episode of the VT is sponsored by Domino's.
Yeah.
Domino's is hiring.
Thank you, Domino's.
Thank you, Domino's, for
My
the
dogs.
pizza.
Yes. Domino's day one. Best pizza. It's my dog.
Hands down.
Awesome.
Domino's is also hiring as well, so
And that's important because people our age, sometimes we need jobs, and you can start working there when you're 16. So that is definitely a really, really cool first job to work at Domino's. All right. So next on our little what we got talking about is the deals. So Jeremiah, I know you went and did some homework and found out where you could find the deals for school supplies. So what'd you find out?
Yeah, so I went to Office Depot, Dollar General. Office Depot has like some nice, cheap deals on some folders and spirals and stuff like that. But in Victoria, there's a certain spot in Office Depot near the technology aisle, and it has like a certain section where almost everything on that aisle is $1. Also, when you come to Dollar General, if you're just looking for some folders, I mean you'll be good with that. But pencils, pens, it's kind of hard to come by, but you'll find some. But it'll probably be $1. And Walmart, they have loads, and they have a whole, I think like 3 sections dedicated to school supplies. So I suggest you go over there and do your school shopping.
Awesome. Well, thanks Jeremiah for doing that for us. So, all right, guys. So parking, that is something super important when you're in high school, because especially as an upperclassman. So at my school, there's 2 main parking lots, so it's really easy to park. I mean, well, because there's only 300 students at my school, and there's actually not too much parking, but like more than enough parking for everybody to park. And so also people can do like art on their parking spots, because even though you may not have a specific parking spot like for you, but people kind of make their own, so you can kind of decorate them like however you want it. But overall parking at my school is really, really easy and simple. So
Parking at my school it's pretty simple too. Just like during football season, it's because band is taking up at least one parking lot itself just to practice on this thing. But yeah, we do the whole paint thing with ours also, painting our parking spots. But yeah, parking really isn't that bad.
I mean, I don't have my permit yet. I plan on, getting my classes and stuff. But I think, in my opinion, at my school, I think the traffic is not really good, and they need to work on it. But I mean, I don't really have a problem with it because I usually ride the bus.
Well, I don't have traffic except in the mornings. because we leave pretty early, so we miss west traffic.
Same thing Jacob was talking about. My school's traffic, it's unbearable. I mean, we get out at 4:20, but we don't get home almost till about 5 o'clock, just because of traffic itself leaving. So, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, because I've driven past east or west after school, because we get out at 3, and so when I go by those schools, it's just like I see the traffic and it's like, wow, it's really crazy to see that we all live in Victoria and all go to school in Victoria, but it's so different at the different places.
All right, guys. So how would you paint your unofficial parking spot? Because personally, I would have it burnt orange with a big white UT sign.
See, not UT. I'm an A&M kind of guy, so it'd be all maroon with a big A&M right on it.
Okay, for me, I'd probably do $100 bill because of like my presidency. So I'd put 2019 at the top where the 100's supposed to go, and like how it says United States of America, do Victoria West High School to write my school, then a big O just like portrait of my face right in the middle, just show everyone like that's me. And yeah, that's basically it.
That's really cool. For me, I'd probably do something that has to do with golf, like maybe do like a green or something with the flag, something, that's not really like special, but it'd be like cool for me to have, so that's something that I would probably do for mine.
I don't know about y'all, but parking spots where I go are very first come, first serve. So if it had my name on it, maybe people wouldn't park at that spot every day.
That's true.
I'd do like daisies or like sunflowers. I'd just like do like something very girly, like put like my name on it, like my nickname or something, so nobody will take my spot or whatever.
I think I would put something like significant to me, like a spiritual animal, which is owl, or a shape, which is a diamond, has a deeper meaning to me, and put my initials on it.
Cool. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in today for the first edition of the VT Victoria Teens right here on Southbridge Street Live.
And I'm Cole.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Jeremiah the Bullfrog.
I'm Abigail.
I'm Therese.
I'm Blaze.
I'm Marley, and I'm the freshman in the hot seat.
And we are signing out.
Oh my god.
Guys.